Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today we are with example of analytical example number 2, and the question is this. In an office, each of the 9 employees P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, and X is to be assigned his or her own mailbox. There are 9 employees in an office, and we have to assign a mailbox to everyone. The boxes, which are all the same size, are arranged in 3 rows. He is saying that all the boxes they have the same size, and we have to arrange them in 3 rows of 3 boxes each. Mean each row have 3 boxes, and 3 rows 9 boxes. So, and which with each box directly above or below another box, and every box is lying above or below another box, not just on the sides. I made a try to make this arrangement. It would be like this. If you can watch this like this. My drawing is not good, so leave this. Ignore these lines. They are not so much straight, but it would be helpful for understanding. Like this like arrangement, they are lying above each other. Mean this is on above this, and this is above this, not like on the surface like this. So moves further, the boxes are numbered from left to right, 1 to 3 in the top row. In the top row, 1, 2, 3, and in the middle, 4, 5, 6, and in the bottom, 7 to 9. And I would write like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like this arrangement. Now move further. The arrangements are subjected to the following restrictions. There are some restrictions, some conditions. We have to watch them carefully, and we have to observe them and follow these conditions. So we move to the conditions, and we write it one by one, like these conditions. First condition is P is to be assigned box 1. If I write here 1, condition number 1, P is like 5. P is equal to 5, mean 5 number box. If I want to write this like this, 5P, for understanding, this is the location of the P, you can see. Second condition, Q is to be assigned box directly above T's box. Mean Q would be lying directly above T, like this, in the arrangements. And if I go for the third condition, what is the third condition? R is to be assigned box in the bottom row. R would be in the bottom row. Mean positions R of R would be 7, 8, and 9, because only these positions are available in the bottom row. So R like this. And fourth condition, U is to be assigned the box directly to the left of V's box. Mean U would be just left of V, and they would be together in the arrangement when we will arrange them in these boxes. They could not be separated unless in the question he says that separate this. In the condition he's saying they would be together. X is to be assigned the box directly above the P's box. X would be lying directly above P. And if we see the condition 1, P is getting the position of 5. And if we see in the figure, above 5, just position number 2, so x2. And I would like to write this here, x. So my brothers, two conditions we are specified, P and X. Other conditions, they just depend on the questions, what he asked in the questions. Before moving to the questions, I want to, you can say, elaborate uh, this more. See condition number 3 and 4. First, we move to condition number 3. R would lie in the bottom row. R would lie in this row. And if we move to the condition number 4, U would be on the left of V, and they would be together. So see this. If we write V here, U would be here. They would be separated by X. They would not remain together more. So, and if we write V here, U would be here. So condition is not fulfilling 4. And same situation here, because these two conditions are specified. We can't alter them. We can't change them. So this could not. So you would we would be possible in only the final row, the last row, the third row, and R is also in the last row. So in the last row we have the options of R, Q, and V only. No, what would be the arrangement of these variables, these employees in this row? There are two possible arrangements. I would write to like this of last row, final row, last row arrangements. There are two possible arrangements. I would like draw this like this, this. These are two possible arrangements. A and B. One thing remember, R would can get position here or here. Why not there? Because if we write R here, UV would be separated, and the same problem which we faced in previous two rows, we will face here. So R would be having position either this corner or this corner. If R is here, V is here, and U is just to its left. If R is here, V is here, and U is just to its left. So one thing, this now move to another thing, that is the condition number two. If I made again this like for understanding, if we go here, if we go here like this, like this row is filled. It will be filled either by A arrangement A or B. So first we say it's filled. I make a tick on this. This and this is already filled. This is also filled. So now these four, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we see condition number 2, Q over T, Q over Q over T. Q would be lie just above the T, no other option. Mean this is filled, and if we write T here, Q would be here. And if we write T here, Q would be here. We can't write T here, because if we will write T here, where would be Q? There is no option above T, and in the tools he is specifying that Q would be above the T. So two options here: T, T, Q, Q, R. What is its meaning? Meaning is this: either Q and T would occupy these two places, or these two places, one among these two, depending upon the question situation. So this I write R. So now see, this line is filled, these two is filled, and among four, two would be filled by Q over T, two would be according to the conditions. Now we move to our questions. So I move to the question number one. Like here, I have the question number one. What he says in the question, he says X must be assigned box. So which box is compulsory? We have to assign to X. Surely it's obvious. We made it earlier like this. What is the condition about X? Condition number 5, X will occupy the position above P, and in the condition number P, it's specified that P will occupy position 5, and above the position 2. So our answer would be position number 2. That's B answer. So for question number 1, our answer would be B, and it's okay. So move to the question number 2. It's a little bit, you can say, complex, but not much. Just think it. Which of the following group of three people could be assigned boxes 4, 5, and 6? He is saying that in these arrangements, which arrangement is possible that we can assign him the position 4, 5, 6, the possible arrangement. So we have to search the possible arrangement among this for 4 and 5 and 6. So before moving to the answers, first some conditions about 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6. Remember, first condition is in this row we have P on 5 position. So in the answer, P should must lie, and P should lie in the middle. Mean in the middle. So first condition. Second, if we move, I earlier mentioned this row will fill by V, U, and R. There are no other possible positions for V, U, and R in the figure. So, if V, U, R would fill this row, they would not come here in 4, 5, and